Okay, so let's talk about the golden road ending of Triangle Strategy. So, first playthrough, I look upon some guides. I like to suggest guides such as Ice Coffee Gaming, LC, Linking, and the website of Game 8, as I took upon myself on spoiling myself and I want to get the real ending as quick as possible because I don't want to disappoint myself by participating in any stupidity that Roland will do. Yeah. So I got through the so I'm gonna make 4 videos and a fifth one, and those 4 videos are like the endings of Triangle Strategy, my experience, and how I view them. So my first Triangle Strategy video was an initial output, my initial opinions on each ending, and now I get to do the game twice recently. So I'm gonna put out this Golden Route review today, and maybe later I'm going to put out the Benedict ending review. That is one good milk tea. Okay, so what is the Golden Route ending? So, Golden Route ending is the ideal ending. You get some nifty characters here, like Milo the dancer, you get Ablora, the Dark General, and I think due to the fact that the complexity of the Golden Route ending is being centered around important choices throughout the game, you don't have to it's not I don't oblige, I don't advise you play the Golden Route ending first. Why is that? Because it undermines the next 3 endings, the Frederica ending, the Benedict ending, and especially the Roland ending. And I think the complexity of the gameplay of the Golden Route ending, especially when you split up your party into 3 regiments, requires you to have all the characters intact. So with that being said, I may play Triangle Strategy for the 5th time, and I will redo the Golden Route ending with all the characters. So I've said this during my review, but we get Ablora and Milo as the Golden Route characters. Milo, you get it by returning to House Wolford in chapter 10. Chapter 15, I'm sorry. And you get Ablora at the beginning of chapter 17. And what I like about the units Ablora and Milo is that they are high tier units. I think Milo is S tier and Ablora is A tier. It also helps that Milo has an area effect tempting skill, and I think I used it during the regiment campaign of who did I use it on? I think I used Milo on the Gustadolf regiment. So that's Roland's campaign in the Golden Route. So yeah. Also, this is the part where I recruited most of the characters. I got Ablora. I also got Maxwell here. Strangely, Maxwell isn't in this picture. I don't know who is with Hosabara there. I think that's Jerome, maybe. There's Lionel. Lionel is one of my favorites, but it doesn't shine in new game. Remember, my first run is the Golden Road, and it's just new game. I'm gonna talk about Lionel in my second run, New Game Plus. So yeah, there's Benedict. There's Clarus looking like a snake. So there are lots of snakes here. We got Clarus. We got Patriot. I think Patriot is more of a viper, and that likes to slither. And then there's Clarus who survived. He's like the Texas rattlesnake. And then we got Gila here. Yeah, Gila was my primary healer throughout New Game. And I think New Game Plus it shifted to a certain someone who looks like Tressa from Octopath Traveler. What I find about the moralities of this chapter is that Serenova, I tweeted this on my account that Serenova needs to make his own decisions for once, because in the new game, his all the decisions made are very dependent on the skills and conviction. And I think it is very that if you trigger the golden road ending, he finally makes a decision for himself, and I think that's a perfect way to cap it all out. Like I said, I think the golden route should be played the last, because you get to experience the 3 endings first, which are nominally bad endings. You lose a party member and there's a dire consequence, and then it's like time traveling and you found out the best solution is within Serenova himself, and I think that is what the game is after. Yeah, for. Also, I didn't get Quahog in the golden route. I think he's in my first playthrough, the golden route. I think Quahog is very, very useful if you get him before taking the golden route ending. And Quahog is right here. So yeah, I got spoiled that Lila and Quahog are mother and child. And I don't even have Quahog in the party. My favorite units that I've used in my first playthrough. Well, there's Frederica, there's Anna, Erador. Late game, I've used him. Late game of new game, when he got the physical counter, he becomes a beast. Of course, Serenova, but unlike most strategy RPG characters, Serenova isn't the guy who face rolls. I mean, in Fire Emblem, we got Violet to face rolls most of the content. And then there's Archibald. I never knew Archibald was this short. He's shorter than Anna. But yeah. Also, there is that engineer, Jens, the one who's standing behind Cordelia. I think Jens is a good New Game Plus character. I get to use him more New Game Plus than on New Game, especially when he has the automatic turret. But all he does is set up the rooftop for Archibald, and Archibald will snipe everything. Least favorite fight in the new game, I think it has to be the mines. So without any mobility, and Roland is as squishy as heck. Yeah, it's hard to defuse the bombs. I think I got some deaths there, and that's very bad. But that was before I look up Ice Coffee Gaming for some strategy tips. I mostly use I watch Elsie and Linking for the story tips. That's why I got to this one. I'm surprised that you don't have that. The plot twist of delivering the illicit salt trade to Sparrog, aiding Sorcery in the smuggling, is one of the requirements of the true ending of the game, because it's such a bad thing to do. But then again, it's the only way for Roland to reveal his identity to Sparrog. So yeah. All in all, what would I say about the Golden Route? I wish I could have played it later than I did, but I just played it first because of the collection. I think I can get the most characters from it, and yeah, I got Avlora, I got Maxwell, I got Milo. Yeah. So next video, I think I'm going to tell about the Benedict ending, and boy oh boy, I got some opinions on that, how it parallels real life politics as such, and there's a lot of drama there. So yeah, stay tuned. True ending, there's not a lot of drama because Serenova fixes everything. He like big brained every situation without using the scales, so good for him. yeah, I think the video is enough for 10 minutes. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.